Imagine that you are walking across the room and suddenly you cannot move at all and your feet feel like they're stuck to the floor. For people with Parkinson's, this phenomenon is known as freezing, often known as freezing of the gait as well. And this happens when a Parkinson's patient just cannot have the ability to move and it's involuntary, typically lasts a short period of time. Hi, my name is Kelsey Worthington and I am the Business Development Manager of Home Helpers Home Care of Carmel. And today we're going to talk about what Freezegate is, specifically with Parkinson's patients, and how to spot the signs when it's happening. Freezegate, specifically with Parkinson's, is when a patient feels like they're stuck or unable to move when they're walking. Typically this happens when they're walking, turning, or making a sudden movement such as a step. Usually this is involuntary and it only happens for a short amount of time, and it can also lead to rapid falls, and it is a very dangerous situation. It can also have an effect on your speech as well. Some signs that your loved one may be experiencing a freezing event is usually feeling stuck, specifically like your feet are glued to the floor. A lot of times if a patient is in a freezing event and they cannot lift up their leg over something, they typically are experiencing that freezing event. Number 2 is speech problems. Usually this happens when someone is unable to form a sentence or they're having trouble speaking. This also is an indicator of freezing. Number 3 is increased anxiety or frustration. Typically when someone's experiencing a freezing event and is unable to move, this will cause them to have anxiety or frustration with that, which is more likely to cause that event to be more prolonged. Number 4 is shuffling or hesitation. Typically with Parkinson's patients, they experience jitteriness or trembling. And usually this, with the Freezegate event, this trembling and jitteriness is happening while they're just frozen to the ground. So they're also unable to move, but also experiencing that trembling. Number 5 is difficulty moving forward or difficulty moving. Typically, if you have a patient stepping over your foot and they're unable to initiate that first step, this is a sign of the Freezegate. Number 6 is sudden pauses. And I always like to provide this example of one of our clients who was stepping into the bathtub and she stopped and was unable to move her second foot into the bathtub. That was amazing that our caregiver was there because she was able to provide that additional support for her to help her get into the bathtub. This is why it's important for Parkinson's patients who especially get the Freezegate have caregivers and additional support in the home. Home Helpers Home Care of Carmel partners with the Indiana Parkinson's Foundation, where we do several events throughout the year that we do sponsor. If you are interested to learn more about these events or also needing some help for your loved one for in-home care, please visit the link below.